How you doing today? We got some gray, dismal weather out there, which I love. This is somebody from Canada, right? I was already in bed last night, and I jumped out of bed to, here, you're going to go with me because I've got some stuff we got to figure out. I jumped out of bed to go put out my crystals, and I didn't put out every single, like I didn't put all my bracelets out. I didn't put out all of my earrings, but I put out all of my bracelets that I wear every day and my rings and all of the crystals on my desk, and that took forever. And I saw no full moon, so if anybody else did. So there's a message that I got yesterday, and I got it again in the middle of my dreams, and I got it again this morning, and I'm trying to decide if it's something that needs, I know how I'll know. I know how I'll know. Okay. There's certain decks that, there's certain things that happen that need to be kept quiet. There's certain things that I am given information on that I'm shown in order for me to understand what's happening, but it's not something I'm meant to share. And I need to be careful about that. And because it's every situation that I encounter or that I'm able to be shown or watch or remote view, a lot of times it affects multiple people. Most of the time it affects multiple people. But there is something that affects my life. And it's something that I've been watching for years. And I need to be really careful. So the deck that I'm going to use is Feathered Omens from Ted Andrews. And Spirit knows the message that I need to see. And if I am not shown this message, I'm going to say it right now. If I'm not shown this message, I'm going to give this information because there's something we saw yesterday, and it kept rolling around in my head, the words that were said. So, correct neutrality on all levels. I'm going to start with a song because Spirit knows. Whoa. I don't want no scrubs. A scrub is a guy who hangs out the side of his best friend's ride trying to holler at me. I don't want no scrub. Scrub is a guy who can't get no love from me. A guy who sits on his mama's couch. This is a guy, the big dog who rides for free. Okay, so I'm going to tell you one thing right now. You've got a girlfriend, but you don't show love to her. So this is somebody who's attached and who's hooking or trying to go and give attention to someone else's love interest. So I will tell you right now the signs that are involved in this. Leo, Libra, Pisces, Capricorn. You know who you are. And I will let you know that the Leo and the Libra, I don't know if they're one, like a Leo sun and a Libra rise, like moon, or if they're a couple, if they're the couple. All I can tell you is that person is not honest. That person is not your friend. That person is waiting to throw you under the bus. They will throw you under the bus. You're staying quiet. You're trying to be quiet to protect them or be a friend. They're not your friend. This is concerning family and business. It could be a family member. They are not your friend. Okay? So, and I just got Owl. Owl, as I'm shuffling, it's not a card I was given, but it showed up right. And it says, spirits are strong around. So I'm getting this correctly. I am seeing this correctly. So someone is staying quiet, thinking that they're trying. And I watched the Osprey yesterday. He showed up during the end of the reading. I knew it was him. And then I watched him as he stood going nowhere. He stood in the middle of the air, flapping his wings. And I said, the wind is holding you back. Now the wind is spirit. Spirit's holding you back. It wasn't time yet. But then a giant military plane came from the left, and my landlord said, Big Brother's coming. So that's a message. Big Brother's coming. And you know that there's lying and deception going on in this business. Someone doesn't want me to talk. Get out, because you're going to take the fall. Big Brother's on the way. And you're the Osprey. You know when to dive, the perfect opportunity. You know when to move. And Spirit says the moment is now. Do not wait any longer. Now's the time. The window for you to get out is not going to be long. This is the message. This is a very specific message for someone that they are involved in a situation where there's been stealing, lying, cheating, from work, and I think it's family members, and so they're trying. I don't know what they're trying to do, protect somebody. But Spirit is saying right now, and I said, "What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? You need to move. Big Brother is coming. You need to get the fuck out of there. You're not listening. Spirit's been telling you for the longest time. Move." Move your fucking ass. Why am I saying it this way? Because you're not fucking listening. So this is the message. Now's the time. The reason I'm saying this to the person, and you know who you are, is because you are innocent. They showed me that you're innocent. You've not done anything. You're trying to help someone else get out. But Big Brother's coming. You're going to be fucked. You're going to be sacrificed. You're the one that's going under the bus. The Leo, Libra people, whether they're family or not, they will not cover you. They will throw you under the bus. They will save their own ass. And that is the truth. It's been said. It's been shown a million times. You know who you are. Okay. And I just heard the word done. And then leave. I'm telling you, done and leave. Okay, so let's see what... correct neutrality on all levels. What do you have to tell us, Feathered Omens? We already saw the owl. The owl is able to see past the deception, through the illusion. Past the illusion, through the deception. However you want to call it. Right? The great horned owl is one of my main messengers. Or my main totem animals, actually. It is also of my twin. So, as I said, it could be that this one's aware and they already know and they're about to make their move. Because I know the osprey is no fool. The osprey knows when to dive. But this is it. If you need to know, if you're like waiting to the last second. Remember when we saw the night heron and it was walking on the wire? And I said, wow, if that guy walks across the wire right now, that'd be pretty. And then he took off. Don't. You're walking on a wire. That rope's going to snap any second. Okay. Here's our message. This is a reverse deck. Whoa, we got two. We got two. And they're both upright. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. So I'm glad that I said what I said, unless we get the message in a moment. So what we see is Big Brother. Because what I saw, now, if it was in the order that I thought, we'll see. I'll bring it up in a moment. This is Big Brother coming to the rescue. This is Spirit. Okay? And it's Spirit vision and healing surround you. Hummingbird is telling me, lighten up, it's okay. Right? Pay attention to your dreams. Your dreams are very important. We're going to bring them up together because they literally came right up together. Now, the eagle represents the government. Oh, there's a message from me. I got it. Okay, so that's Big Brother coming. And, all right. And the hummingbird. So, of course, the hummingbird says you will accomplish what might seem impossible to yourself as well as others. I'm looking at healing family relationships. This is between mother and child. Apricot agate. But there's a lot of messengers here. This is a galactic explosion. There's going to be the falling tower any moment. So the hummingbird is telling you that there's new dreams enjoyed within your reach, which is what we got yesterday in our reading, our weekly reading, that something is about to turn in your favor and it's going to be fantastic. It's a time of new joy closer to you than you realize, and entering a period of everything you've put in, all the work and everything you've gone through is you're going to have a sense of accomplishment. So this is about past dreams resurfacing, opportunities coming back again in order for you to manifest them finally. And they want you to take advantage of whatever they are. And this is going to go over the next several months. So regardless of the outside circumstances right now, as I said, I mean, you look here, the eagle is about to grab something. That's what I'm telling you. That Big Brother is about to grab something. It's got the claws out. They're going to pick that fish off. Regardless of that going on, there is something wonderful happening. You hear that? Do you hear the alarm? Do you hear the alarm going? That's a fire truck or an ambulance, whatever it is, it's an alarm. Pay attention time. You're going to be able to see your dreams start to be accomplished. There's going to be new blessings coming forward. I mean, this is not a day of sunshine, but sunshine is on its way. This is like right before. And it's going to get hot. Things are about to get hot. They are. New success. Your health is going to be on the rise for you again. You've been feeling like you've had the shit kicked out of you. You've been feeling lied to, manipulated, overworked, overburdened. not getting what you deserve. All of that crap is going away, and you're going to end up getting what you deserve. Everyone's going to get what they deserve at this point. So the eagle, clearly, it's the symbol of authority. That's why I said it's Big Brother. And I saw that big eagle drive by, and he was coming towards the osprey. Now, what was interesting and good for me was the osprey was standing still in the air. God, listen to the alarms. And the dogs are howling. And that's the truth. The dogs are going to be howling. The big dogs that have been trying to ride for free, they're going to be howling because Big Brother's on his way to grab them. So this is about, I mean, if it isn't to do with this particular situation, everyone, like I said, this is a very specific situation, but I mean, there may be more than one because Spirit knows who to bring the messages to, right? But Spirit also, I mean, eagle also represents Spirit itself. And I said yesterday when I saw the osprey, I said, it's time to move. You're standing still. You're spinning your wheels. You're not moving. You need to get the fuck going. And then the eagle flew above and up to the light. And I said, follow the light. It's time to go now. Follow the light. And this is Spirit leading the way, right? Spirit is heroic, noble. The healing is there. I mean, it's very mystical. It's in all in the Native American lore and many other cultures. The eagle is revered as the bird of nobility, and so it also shows me, as I said, the osprey is a diving eagle. He is also noble and honorable, and so it could be that one was waiting until the last moment, and they're going to get out of there and they're going to be okay. But they need to follow the light. It also just showed me that the osprey was innocent. And I knew that all along anyway. So the eagle wants you to look at things from a new perspective. They want you to take a different course of action because that's what you need in order for things to unfold in a healthy manner for you, in a more positive manner for you. They want you to follow your vision, even if now, who is it? Icarus? That went up to the sun and tried to fly high and got its wings scorched and then fell to the earth, right? So this is the leap of faith Spirit's calling for. This is what we were talking about in the weekly reading. You need to fly high, even if there's a chance of your wings being scorched. It's going to be necessary if you want this new life and this new healing and this to come to you. If you want that to unfold, you're going to have to do that. As the osprey, you're going to have to follow the light. You're going to have to go after Big Brother. You're going to have to speak up. You're going to have to tell what you know. You're going to have to confess. You have to stop trying to save. Remember, all this time someone's been staying somewhere. They've been abused by that person. This person is a narcissist, a manipulator, but they've been trying to help this person. This person is possibly family or a friend, and Spirit said it's time. It's time to cut it loose and let Spirit handle it. And at this point, it's time to let the eagle handle it. Eagles have incredible vision, 10 times more than humans. 10 is the ending. This is the end. This is it. The osprey said, this is it. Get out. You're hurting people. You're hurting yourself. It's time to speak what you know. Your vision has been poor before, but now things are coming into clarity for you. And it's going to become more and more clear over the coming days, which is interesting because right now, for some, it feels very cloudy, right? Maybe you're seeing, we'll see by the next messages that come. But into the future, you're going to see. And they want you to trust in what you see. They want you to trust in what you see happening. I watched last night somebody rapping, and it looked like a burn. Somebody who had been burned. And they were putting Vaseline on their burns and wrapping it. And so a few different messages. You're getting burned if this is a rap. Or you have been burned and this is a rap. Whatever it is, they were two that didn't want to work together anymore, is what I watched. Okay, go for the next message. See if there's a song that we have to say. These are all going together. I'm hearing a military plane outside as well. If I could escape and recreate a place with my own world, I've been waiting for you to come save me. But you left the refrigerator door open, and that's why I'm acting like soured milk spilled on the floor. If I could be sweet. So this is somebody who, I know I've been a really bad girl. Well, you've probably been a bad girl or a bad boy. And you need to get out of there. And Spirit's saying, now's the time. Now's the time. Because your opportunity is not going to be open long. Correct for neutrality on all levels. as I said, two are not. What I watched last night were roommates or old friends, and I didn't want to work with them anymore. I was done. Like, I don't want to, we didn't want to work together. We both ended up wrapping up what we needed to wrap up. And I don't know who I was watching, but maybe that's the message, There were two that have been working together, but they're wrapping it up. There was no love lost between these two, and there was no trust between them either. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Gemini. They're showing me Gemini, the twins, lovers, choices. The lovers don't always represent lovers, the Gemini. It could represent a Gemini person as well, involved in all of this. There is a Sagittarius involved in all too, and Sagittarius is being told to be quiet, and they want to speak, but they're being told no. Everybody, you remember you cut my throat, and then you forced me to speak. So somebody's hands are tied, but they need to speak, and that's just the way it is. This has been coming up. I mean, you know who you are. All of this will make sense to you. If it doesn't make sense to you guys, don't worry about it. It's not your problem. You got good stuff coming, right? But you are going to have to take a leap of faith in order for it to come into fruition. Correct for neutrality on all levels. As I said, not every single message is for every single person. But if it's important, it needs to go out. It's said. All right, this is it. Last one. Bluebird reversed. Okay. Well, the Bluebird of happiness is in reverse. And that's straight up what it is. So the Bluebird in the upright is the Bluebird of happiness. It's about gentleness, bringing happiness. This is a good sign. I keep thinking we've got these two offers coming. And Spirit says one is toxic and we want to run from it. Do not believe that. Remember yesterday in the weekly reading, do not believe that shiny benevolent facade. Do not believe that one that's coming to you like the light. They are not. They are not. Do not believe them. They will fuck you over. They will screw you over. They will suck your lifeblood. Your integrity is being compromised. Your honor is being compromised. You have a choice to make and you already know it. Do not trust this one. It's time. This happiness is not coming. It's not coming. The transitions and the changes that you expected this time are not going to happen. There's delays and there's problems. And the transitions that you've been working towards, whatever it is that you've been trying to do, is not going to bring the results that you hoped for. You are trying to force a change in some area. Also, someone is trying to force a change in you that you know is not good for you. This is what the reading has been all about. This for months we've been getting this. It's a sign of all the efforts and the happiness that you wanted out of that situation is not happening now. So get out of what you know is toxic. Go towards the light. You will have your happiness if you follow Spirit's guidance. Doesn't mean that you're not going to have happiness now, just not in that situation. So they want you to be patient and continue moving forward. The Bluebird is tireless. They move. These little birds, they work hard. And they're saying the darkness is going to fade soon. Right now, there's darkness. Right? It's going to fade and there's going to be sun. But you need to make some proper choices here. And Spirit's been dancing on your head, trying to get you to understand. Right now, you're the hanged man. You are just like that osprey, hanging in the air. Why are you waiting? Why are you hesitating? The plane is leaving, and you need to follow the light. They told you. You were warned. This could be really serious for you. You could lose the love of your life, or you could lose your freedom at this point. You have a very short window of time to speak and tell what you know and get out. For others, whatever it is that you've been working towards, unfortunately right now, it's not going to come to fruition. What you've been expecting, it's not coming at this time. So they want you to continue to work. They want you to continue to be positive. Now, you're going to say, okay, well, we had the Hummingbird, and the Hummingbird said things are coming to fruition, but now the Bluebird is saying things are not coming to fruition. You got to understand what Spirit's saying. You got to listen to it. If you are following your spiritual path, if you have your feet on your spiritual path and you're moving forward, things are going well. If you are doing something, pushing uphill,